Hello, hello. Welcome to Coaching Corner with me, Tracy Forsyth. So today I'm going to ask you the question, is your life like a brief candle or a splendid torch? So I have to confess that in my darker days, I often think about Shakespeare's tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow soliloquy from Macbeth, so it's the one that goes, out, out, brief candle, life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. So on one level, it sounds quite depressing. Yeah. But on another level, I find it very comforting because it makes me think big picture. And it reminds me not to sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. So thank you to the guy that wrote that book. It's a really good book. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. I can't remember his name. Anyway, I'll put it in my thing. In the grand scheme of things, lots of our worries are transitory, and as Shakespeare would call them, small beer. But now I found a brilliant counterpoint to the brief candle and analogy. I think it's an analogy or a metaphor, yeah. And it's from George Bernard Shaw. So in his poem, A Splendid Torch, he writes, "Life is no brief candle for me. It's a sort of splendid torch, which I've got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations." Isn't that brilliant? I love it. If you get a chance, read the entire poem, which is about living a life of purpose and service to the community. And just to underline George Bernard Shaw's perspective, I'm going to add one last quote from the late Andre Leon Talley, the larger-than-life editor-at-large of Vogue, who said, "I scorched the earth with my talent and let my light shine." So I love that too. So there you go, 3 slightly different perspectives on life using torch, candle, light analogies, metaphors. So my question to you this week is, number 1, if you lived your life through the perspective of it being a brief candle, what would it be like? What would your life be like? Yeah. Number 2, if you lived your life as a splendid torch you want to burn as bright as possible before handing it to future generations, what would your life be like? And finally, number 3, if you scorched the earth with your talent and let your light shine, what would that be like? Yeah, so 3 different things to think about. What difference would it make to you and your life? What difference would it make to your mindset? Yeah. So I'm going to finish in the words of Rihanna, which is to shine bright like a diamond. And then actually I'm going to finish with my own words, which are be fearlessly you. Take care.